guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, or morning, or night, wherever you guys are. So, hi, Cuppy. And hi, Linda. How are you guys doing? Okay, let's see what we're doing today. So, today, we are going to be continuing the crochet along for Flint the cat. And in today's video, we're going to be shaping the head to get this little groove, which kind of accomplishes a little nose and eye slot area to place the eyes. So you guys can see that. And we're also going to be making the ears. So I think this is going to be a short one today. I didn't time myself when originally creating it. And then the sneak peek of part 2, the body. I started, I think, on Saturday or Sunday. I was working with some body shapes. I was looking at doing like a bowling pin type of body or doing this kind of situation. So I don't know. I'm playing around with different ideas. Hi, Stephanie. Hi. Long time no see, you guys. I have chat on my left side and I have this on my right. So it's like, ooh, you're organizing your craft room. That's always that always takes forever. I usually end up with like no space, finding yarn that fell and rolled away and finding yarn ends. How's that going? So yeah, today we're going to be placing the ears, shaping the face, placing the eyes and the nose. And I'm going to show you guys, I think if you guys don't have the nose, like if you don't have the nose, I can show you guys how to do the nose using black yarn, which could probably work better if you're going to give this to a child, and show you how to do the eyes probably at the end of this. But I'm going to show you guys on the gray one we were working on. This is my sample one, and then I decided to make it in a bigger yarn. I think this is a size 6 Forever Bernat fleece blanket yarn. So look how much bigger. It's like humongous. So if you guys ever wanted to double up your amigurumi, you just make it with a bigger yarn and a larger hook. I used a size 4 for this one, and this is a size 5 chunky yarn, I believe. It's really soft too. But yeah, let me just hi Sela. Hi Amigurumi Ninja. So let me get started. But yeah, so as I said, I'm gonna be starting with the sample we were working on last week. So as you see, the tail end is right, or the working yarn is in the front right now. So what I wanted to do is, let me put that up here so I could read the comments, because it's kind of hard to keep the comments in my screen. Hi, Kim. Where? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. You got lost in my chat, flew upward. Thank you, Kim. Hi. Hi, Rosie. Okay, guys. So right now, the yarn I'm working with is right here. But because I want to accomplish this type of body, you're going to put the eyes on the other side where the stitch marker is not, because if we put the eyes on this side, the eyes are going to be on the back of its head, and this isn't a mama cat. This is just a boy cat. It doesn't have eyes on the other side of its head. That was a bad joke. But so you're going to flip it over and you're going to put the eyes on this side. Oh, thank you for sharing me. Yeah, if you guys feel like you want to share me out, that would be really helpful to me. Thank you, Steph. Hi, David, Samoan Watchman. Hi, Shelly. Hi. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold the head in half. And we try our best to be even and symmetrical, and it's not easy. But I'm going to grab my safety eyes and just put them here. So we're going to be placing the eyes between rounds 9 and 8. And last time we left off at 16. So this is 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Hold on. Is that right? Let me see on this cat, because this is the sample, right? 1, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. I guess, yeah, that's right. It just looks weird. All right, so I'm going to be putting in between rounds 9 and 8. So 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So I'm just going to put them in, see what they look like. And why are you trying to mess my can up? You're always trolling me, David. Like, what's up? You want to go? What's up? I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Calm down. You're making me a gangster. All right, 7 stitches apart. So to find the stitches, you're going to go into the holes. So 1, let me turn my head around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then in the 8th stitch. I think this is gonna need to be moved over, but look how buggy it looks. That's what we need to do the shaping for. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna move this over 1 stitch and move this one over 1 stitch to keep that 7 stitches in between. And you can always count them. 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches apart. This looks more even, right? Yeah. Yeah. Nightbot thinks it's funny. It is. All right, so we're going to put the backing on. We're just going to commit to this. Where did my other backing go? There it is. All right, so this is the backing. I did these eyes a little smaller than these eyes. Oops. But it'll work still. And then for the nose, we're going to be placing the nose between rounds 10 and 11. And we're going to try to center it as much as possible. Is there a daybot? Nuh-uh. That's not true. So we're going to count back up. if I can count backwards. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10. So in between these two rounds, probably like right there. So this is the little nose we're using. So I'm gonna put it like around right here. And it's looking kind of like a face, but like a really, this is a step where it looks like an owl. Let's see which backing fits. I grabbed all of them. Did it get, it didn't. No, this one's too big. So the backing you use matters, guys. I'm just putting it backwards like that because I want the nose to protrude up a little. If you wanted it to be more flat, you just flip it back. So look like this. And then I'm going to just stuff the little head with some fiber. I always call this fiber fill. It's polyfill. Today we're only doing the eyes and the face shape and the ears and the nose, just the face details, not the. And oh, I forgot to mention, the crochet along pattern for this is linked in the chat. It's pinned to the top. So if you guys wanted to download the cow for right now to follow along or make it later, then it's available right there. That's something I should have said in the beginning. And if not, it'll be linked in the description for people watching later. Whoever watches later. Do any of you make amigurumi? I'm assuming Amigurumi Ninja, if you're still here, you make amigurumi. In my first video, I have a typo somewhere in there in the title. If you guys check that one out. I spelled amigurumi wrong in my first video. See, okay, you do make amigurumi. What's the last thing you've made? I feel like with a name like Amigurumi Ninja, you have to, right? It's just, it is who you are now. Hi, Juanita. On my 12 curly cute for doll's hair. Ooh. I haven't checked. Are you a content creator too? There's so many of us, so. And if you guys want to share what you're working on, you guys want to share your links with each other, you can do that by typing hook.yarn. I ran out of fiber. So I'm just stuffing the head liberally. So it looks crazy right now, right? Let me grab a length of yarn. So take that down. Excuse me. Where is the end? Where is it? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shape the face before I finish stuffing. So I know how much I need. So I'm going to take like a 5 or 6 inch clipping of yarn, and I'm going to put it on my embroidery needle. Okay. Oh, yeah? You just voted. Today is voting day. Go out and vote, guys. All right, so I like to take the yarn, insert it by the bottom of the eye in the tear duct area, and then go to the other opposite eye in the same round, like keep it in the same round. And then I'm going to go up one more round, insert, and pull it through to the opposite round. And then you should have both of your ends at the same side. And then I'm just going to hold these eyes, push them in, and pull so I can get the same kind of shape. You see how this nose is kind of like off center, hard, like poor little nose? That's good. I'm going to take out the stuffing because I shouldn't have put the backing on. And these are mistakes you learn along the way. So I'm going to take the backing off and I'm going to move that nose over. Hopefully I don't break the backing. And if I do, I just grab another one. Let me see. All right, so it's right there. Let me move it over one to see how that looks. Because that was super wonky. That's a little better. So that's more centered. I would say don't put the backings on until you're ready. Getting stuff ready for some giveaways for your 2000, right? Or just because you want to. Linda, what you making? All right, so it's a little nose. Yeah, for your 2K. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, I always like going to your channel because you're chill and cool. Yes. Yes. Get it. That's awesome. Awesome. All right, let me put the backing back on to the back of the back. Uh-oh, where'd it go? I'm always losing stuff. I think it's right here. You're making a fox? Ooh. All right, I'm having some trouble. That's where I want the nose. I almost called it an ear. Yeah, share each other. Watch some videos. She has a lot of like variety on her channel, so she has spinning, she has knitting, she has crocheting patterns, stitch patterns. Ooh, I put that on the wrong one. All right, here it is. So I had to take out the the polyfill to put the backing back on. Yeah, so if you type hook that yarn, you get to drop your link just like that. Yeah, Juanita's awesome. And Cuppy also has a channel where she does patterns and she does really cool speed ups of her work. And really good live chats. So check each other out, and Isela too. Isela does everything. Everything. Drawing, knitting, crocheting, spinning. You guys are all really talented, so should check each other out. Hi, Miguel. Miguel too. He has a farm. He shares his life So, struggling a little here. The little nose is moving a little. All right, so, and the shaping. Probably untie the shaping I just did. What's a little struggle? To show the process. So if you don't like the eyes, the way they're indented, you just loosen them. So like I'm flattening it back up to fix that because it looked crazy to me. Who has a farm? Miguel has a farm. Who knows has a farm? Who knows right there with the chick in his photograph? Who knows right there? He just said hi, Cuppy. Him. He has a farm. He has a farm. He shares his farm. He shares his he has chickens. He raises chickens. So if you're interested in that, like his videos are really fun to watch. Right there. If you drop your link, that would be ever so helpful, Miguel. I don't know if you guys know each other, so that's why I'm saying. All right, I'm restuffing because, yeah, I needed to do that. I needed to fix this. Drop your link, bro. Well, it's I consider it, but if it's not a farm, it's he raises chickens. Is it in your yard that you raise your chickens? Hi, Crystal. You're fine. I've been on for 20. Oh my goodness. Let me hurry up. I've been on for 23 minutes and I didn't know that. Hi, Mary. Mary. Restuffing. I'm stuffing this so aggressively. Sorry. Your kids, they're like a farm, like a zoo. Yeah, drop your link, dude. All right. So, like I did earlier, because I was fixing that nose, I'm pushing with my fingers to guide both eyes to like a similar spot because if you just pull like this eye will be tighter and this eye will be loose. So that's why I'm doing it like that. And then I'm going to tie a knot just to secure the eyes in the position that they're in right now. And depending on how like indented you want the eyes, you just loose it, tighten it, loosen it, and double knot it when you've got the kind of eye location you like. Shape the face a little, turn the nose, make it your own. Ah, cringe. There you go. Why are fish easy to weigh? Because they have their own scales. Oh, these dad jokes, bro. All right, so I have the eyes placed where I like them, and I'm just gonna do a double knot, and I'm gonna sew in the ends into the head for added stuffing because where did anything? I always lose my needles. Let me use this one. So I'm just gonna sew the ends in. Sorry if the background is a little loud. Oops. Hi, Susan. My dad joke? That's a Nightbot. My Nightbot has the jokes. Got jokes? I want jokes. Hold on, give me a sec. All right, hiding these ends in the head and just cut them because I already knotted them, so they're not going to come loose. And then, so this is how it's looking. As little worried. It looks kind of worried. No, don't be worried. Well, they all have their own little personalities, right? Don't be sad. Okay, so moving on. I still have my working yarn attached to the head because I'm going to do the body in part 3, but I need to do ears. And when I redo this pattern and I do it as a whole pattern, I'm going to put the ears to be made first and then the head. That way there's no weird yarn grabbing. But I caked my yarn, so at least I have a way to kind of grab my other yarn that I need. I'm just saying this because I made a mistake in the order I did things. Or not like a mistake, but that's the order I did it in. So, little nose. Little baby nose. All right. So we're going to move on to the ears. And we're going to make 2 of them. Let me get the pattern on the screen. So we're going to start with 4 single crochet into a magic ring. And I guess I'll slowly show you guys the magic ring. But for the magic ring, and if you guys want, you can skip ahead in the replay. Not right now, I'm sorry. Hi, Chris. So I grab the yarn like this. This is the tail end, and then this is the working. So I grab it like this, hold it with my thumb, wrap it around my 2 fingers, making an X in the back. When I flip it, you have these 2 parallel lines, and then grab it here and clamp it down. So it'll look like this in your hand. Find your hook, and you're inserting under the yarn's tail, and this is the working yarn here. So this is the tail end, and this is the working. And you need to grab the working. So you insert under, you pull it like that. You can reinsert. You grab the working yarn, wrap it around, and pull it through. And that would be considered a chain. Like you chained up one. And then you pinch it with this hand and take it off your hand. And then you hold your yarn as you're comfortable. I like to pinch it on this side where I let go of, and then I work into the center. So we're doing 4 single crochet into the magic ring. 1, 2, hold on, 3, and 4. And then to close it, you pinch over here. You'll have this all wrapped around. Hold on. All right, so I clamp it down right here, and I'm untwisting this just to grab it better. That's what I do. Everyone does it differently. So I pull the tail end, and it slowly adjusts the ring to close it. Right here. All right. So because I have the yarn attached like this, I'm going to turn it. This might be a hot mess right here, so we'll see how this works. All right, so that's the first step. Round 1 is 4 single crochet in a magic ring. Round 2, we're going to single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, and that's 2 times. And that's going to give us 6 stitches. So grabbing a stitch marker, because we always want to mark our stitches. Why is everything turned right there? Mark the first stitch on the hook. And then we're going to go into the first stitch and we're going to single crochet 1. And then we're going to increase in the next. The reason I started, usually with amigurumi you start with 6, but for the ear I wanted it to be pointy, like a cat ear. So we're repeating that. 1 single crochet and then increase. And it's curling up on me like this, so usually I'll fold it back in on itself so that it's easier to work with, because if it's are you using a tulip hook, I like them a lot. I'm actually using, I'll naked it because I put a handle on I think this is a Boyd hook or a Susan Bates hook. This is a Susan Bates hook, and it has a handle that I just put on top of it that I think I got. This is a Boyd handle and this is a Susan Bates. So I'm double dipping in 2 different brands. And this is my favorite hook because it has this, for amigurumi, do you see this? It's like a tapered inline. Instead of it being balled like this, I mean, use the hooks that you're comfortable with. You know, see how this one has like a, I think it's tapered, and then this one's inline. I could be wrong. But this is a Susan Bates, and I like the way it grabs the yarn when I'm working with it. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have like these preferences. And also I'm a pencil holder, so you'll see me holding like this when I crochet, and I can't hold my yarn like this or my hook like this. It doesn't work in my hand like that. But yeah, I like to use this type of hook just because it grips the yarn better for me personally. Use what you're comfortable with, you know. I don't know. So we just completed round 2. So it was single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, and that's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches to work with in the next round. And like I was saying, is I like to fold it, and if this hole is getting too big, I like to pull it to close it a little. The more open it is as you're working around, the easier it can be to get your stitches where you want them to be, though, because it's a bigger base. I don't know, I'm just trying to share some tips too, because things I've noticed. I don't know if that's too close. It looks okay. All right, so round 2 complete. Let's go to round 3. This is a really fast little ear, and I have to do 2 of them. So for round 3, we're going to repeat that. So we're going to single crochet, increase, single crochet, and increase, and that's going to give us 9 stitches. So yeah, single crochet, and then increase. That's kind of blurry. I don't have autofocus, so I have to focus with my hands. I'm trying. If you guys have any questions and I can answer them, let me know. And if I can't answer them, we can all do research together. Google. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I do Google everything. So yeah, single crochet and then increase. I'm trying to help as much as I can. Hi again, Kim. All right, so that was round 3. Now we're doing round 4. You voted. Ooh. Awesome. Move the stitch marker up. So we're going to single crochet 2 and then increase, and that's 3 times for 12 stitches. So single crochet 1, single crochet 2, and then do an increase, which is 2 single crochet in the same stitch in the next. One, 2. Thank you, Kim. I'm trying to figure out what's a good angle and what's a good, like, zoom in, because whatever helps you guys, you know. I can never just take a compliment. I'm like so extra. I'm sorry. Thank you. Like, all right, so that was round 4. And like, I would say count your stitches as you're going. That way you know you're doing it right. I know I'm so different. Like, compliments, I'm like, I have to explain myself. Wait, it's hard. Okay, so for round 5, we're just gonna single crochet in each stitch around, and we'll have 12 at the end of the round. Usually in patterns, you'll see that people will write in parentheses how many stitches you're gonna have at the end of the round, and if you're working a repeat, they'll leave out that stitch count. So I tend to do that because you know how many stitches you're going to have. You're not adding or subtracting anything. So it just remains the same. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's her name, Kim. No, don't. Please don't do that. That would scare me. All right, so this is the last round of the cat ear. It's just a little triangle. And if you guys, yeah, it's a little triangle. I don't know what I was going to say if you guys, I don't know. So finishing that up, you're going to take your stitch marker out, and to even out the round, you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch so I'm going to slip stitch and then chain up to secure that. And I'm going to cut a long enough tail to sew in the ear. Ta-da! Yeah. I wish I could pull the other ear out and say, and I have one pre-made, which I should have done, but here we are, making it live. I don't know. hopefully having live things helps, you know. So yeah, here's a little ear. What I did with this one is I kind of curved it in and I placed it like that. So I'll show you guys. I'm gonna make the next ear. I don't know why I said that all out of order. Tell the story in order so it makes sense. Soup does sound pretty good right now. It's kind of chilly. All right, so we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do the ear with the magic ring. I don't know if you guys want me to slow that down if you're watching, but magic ring, we're gonna do 4. So let me put that back on there. I'll probably just, yeah, no, I'll just leave it like that. 4 single crochet into the magic ring, 3, 4, pinch, unravel, background noise. Oh, you don't work until 5? Hi, Daniel. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you guys? How are you, Daniel? All right, let me put that stitch marker. Can't lose your stitches. I'm doing good, too. I'm glad you're doing well. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for round 2, we have a repeat. So we're doing single crochet and then an increase twice for 6 stitches. Single crochet, increase. Sometimes it can be hard to get these stitches in. So you have to like dance with it, play with it. And then the increase in the last. Specifically, like this little ear, since it's only 4 stitches to begin, it can be kind of hard. See how it's curling up? We gotta like uncurl it. Be gentle. All right, so move that stitch marker up and you have 6 stitches. If you want, count them. I always try to count, especially right now because it's easy to get distracted and like, ooh, I'm everywhere. You made homemade chili. Oh, yeah. Yeah, warming up chili is so good. I said, I'm sorry, Cuppy. Are you singing, cleaning out your closet? Stop trolling me for real. Stop it. Stop this now. Okay, so for round 3 is another repeat. We'll repeat the same thing 3 times. So we're doing a single crochet and an increase for 9 stitches total. So single crochet, this is my increase. Making sure my hands are still on camera because I'm like all the way over here. Single crochet, increase. Hey Juanita, are you doing an official like giveaway video so I could keep that like in mind and then just put it on my community tab, or are you just winging it? I don't know if you did an announcement or not. Ooh, I just dropped my yarn. It's getting all tangly because I grabbed it all weird. Hold on. I need to yell at the kids from across the house, so I'm going to mute. Yeah, they need to chill out over there. All right. They're over here. Ow, ow, ow. Yarn mess. Yeah, no, they're playing, but they're over there and my mom's over there with them. So I was like, let me yell across the house really fast. I'm almost done, so get it together. Okay, so they stopped at least. So round 4, that's never good when it's quiet. Hold on. All right. Thanks for yelling across the house. Now I feel normal. Yeah, we all do it, you know. But they're all right. So I'm like, all right. It'll be a random pop-up. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so for round 4. Hi, Kelly. So for round 4, we have another repeat. So we'll single crochet 2, 1 in the next 2, and then we'll do an increase. Single crochet 2, 1, and another 1 in the next 2 stitches. So the single crochet 2 means to single crochet 1 in the next 2, and then we'll do an increase, which is 2 in the same. I just say this because I don't know what level everyone's at. I need to get a poll started. What's your comfort level with the patterns for amigurumi? Because the amigurumi patterns are written a little bit differently than standard patterns, I think, sometimes. Okay. Right there. So we have 12. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Yeah. So round 5. Single crochet in each stitch around. And you'll still have 12 stitches. But yeah, if you guys want to join my Facebook group, it's just a chill place to be, hang out, share your projects, and yeah, share what you're working on. So we're single crocheting in each stitch around. Hi, Zach. Single crochet in each stitch around. Yeah, what Yarning for a Smile said, Kim. They're very more concise, especially with the photographs. I mean, it depends on the designer as well. So I just pulled the top closed more. So throw that away. We're going to slip stitch into the next stitch to just tie the yarn off because this is the last round, and chain up 1 to secure the work, which we usually do that, but we just don't write that in the pattern instead of just leaving it dangling. That's one way to tie a pattern off or tie a project. or tie off the yarn is what I'm trying to say. All right, so I want to say, what did I do with the other one? I think I took the tail end and I used it for my benefit. What did I do? Let me show you guys. For this guy, I sewed this seam completely closed, and then I just used the front loops. So I'll show you what I did. I went in the back loops and I sewed this closed with the tail end. So I'm going to show you guys. First, I shaped the ear in the way I wanted to, and I put the tail tied off end on one side, and I folded it in half from that side. Because in my thoughts, I was like, okay, I want to, as opposed to starting sewing in the middle, I wanted to start sewing on one of the ends, just because I felt like it was a better way to reach the stitches. So what I did, and everyone does this different, for me, I sewed this closed using the back loops of the piece, leaving the front loops alone so I can use those to sew the ear on. And I'm coming from it in an opposite direction. I would never, because I'm right-handed, work like that, but I was just showing you guys. Sewing, I don't know how many of you like the sewing part of this, but I hate the sewing part. It's my least favorite part. So Flint, the Flint I'm gonna make later with, I showed you guys, this is the Flint that I'm gonna give to my cousin. For him, his ear was cut when he was rescued, before he was rescued. Flint was a rescued cat that my family on my cousins owned, where my grandmother and my cousins live in their house. But my grandmother passed last year. She was the adoptive mother of my cousins. And they had a cat that they rescued, and his name was Flint. And right after my grandmother passed, their cat passed too. So what I'm doing is I'm making them their cat, but as a surprise gift for my cousin. So why I'm telling you this is just to give the background of Flint, but his ear, Flint's ear is kind of cut, which if you looked at the video for the thumbnail, his ear's kind of chopped. So that's why I'm telling you this, because this is going to be the ears for if you're making a regular cat, but for him, I'm going to pull his ear down a little and chop it. But I'm not showing that. I just did the same ear for both. So after we don't cut the working piece, yeah, Flint's eyes were yellow. He was a gray, short-haired cat. I don't know what type of cat he was, but yeah, they really had a lot of loss last year. My brother passed, my grandmother passed, and then their cat passed. So it was like a lot of stuff happened in the family. That's basically where my younger brother goes to hang out. He's basically, they're the same age, so they're almost siblings. I'll show you guys the cat. I'll show you guys Flint in like actual cat form when I compile like the pictures. I'm gonna do either a slide or a little video so you guys could see him. But yeah, I'm repeating the same thing I did on the other side because I'm gonna place these ears on the top of the head of the cat and see what they look like. Oh my gosh, I'm so monotone right now. I haven't had any coffee. I'm just winging it here, like, for real. So yeah. My aunt had a mean cat. Now I'm afraid of them. That's Zach. I used to have a blue Russian. Those are some crazy cool colored cats. And then I have 4 cats inside and 3 strays I'm trying to catch and get fixed. Yeah, so that they don't. Thank you, Simone. Yeah. You're trying to make sure your cats are safe too, right? Like, all right, let me hide this tail end in the ear. Where's Schnacks? All right, let me cut the ear, the tail. No coffee. I knew I was going to be on here too, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to have coffee. Sometimes I just don't have coffee. I know, don't come for me. I just sometimes I don't have coffee at all. Like I'll do tea, like a black tea. You know, it depends on how I'm feeling, if I've had too much caffeine that day or that week, or yeah. I did a little knot on the top to secure the yarn. I'm just going to pull it back through. And you guys see this. It kind of gave it a little weird tip. Let me see. I want these to be as pointy as possible, and I probably just shape them like this and then curve them to give it a little cat ear moment. I don't know why I said it like that. So yeah, like to pinch it to form it more, just to give it some shape, a cat shape. Coffee's awesome though. Don't get me wrong, Zach, I love coffee. I know you say I don't like coffee, but I like coffee. I just said I didn't have any today. It's okay. Paul, you take care of the neighborhood cats. Yeah, they're basically your adopted kitties. All right, so head ear placement. Let's see if I can zoom in. That's backwards. Cats are interesting. I think cats are a lot smarter than we think they are, too. All right, so for these ears, I placed them in line, if you guys can see, in line with the first round, but on the bottom back of the round. And they fall somewhere right here. And it looks like this. So I'm going to attempt. It's never going to be the same exact way, but I can try to get him as close as possible. And I'm going to be using pins to hold everything. And these are really nice pins. Where's the little, I got these. What are they? Dritz? DRITZ. And they're mixed with some button ones, but these are the Dritz. I think that's what they're called. Can you guys help me? Colored ball pins. I got these from Joann's. They were like under $10, around 5, and they're so useful. And I like using them for these types of things because your they hold your pieces together really nicely. So I think it's going to be like around there. Let me pin it to see what it looks like in the front. Just pin it. Oh, it looks like a cat. I don't know why my voice changed. It looks like a cat. I'm normal. Look, it's the little baby cat, guys. So cute. Okay, I can't. I control myself. Control. Neko, Neko. I'm sorry. I get excited. Let me take this banner down. I bannered my good tip, guys. I bannered my crochet pattern so that way I can go into my banners and just clip it if you guys, want to use that. I was throwing my I thought the channel changed. Yeah, my voice completely changed for a second there. Look at the little kitty. Oh, what's that? I don't know. That was weird. It's so cute. Sorry, I just think it's adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay. Calm down, kitty, kitty. And right there. This is kind of in line, right? Let me. Neko, 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 no, no. Neko, 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 no, no. Neko. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my god. Why are you the cutest? Kitties. Put that somewhere. Does it look even? I don't know. I'm not here for symmetry. It kind of looks. Why does this cat look so sad though? Do you love me? How did this turn into a 1 hour live? Taking a shower. Yeah, get ready for work. Hi, Zoila. I love how you say hi to everybody and walk in. It's so cute. You guys, if you love him, you should make him. The patterns, the cow part 2 and part 1 are up on the top of the pinned up on the top. I also was gonna share to my ravelry. Yeah, that's right. Ravelry. Where am I? So yeah, this is what it's looking like here with the little ears pinned. Like, see how I said to pinch the top and shape the ear? Because it kind of made a difference. Yeah, he looks hungry. He's asking for a body so he can digest the food, though. See, he has no body. He's just a head. Neko, 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 no, no. Neko, 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 no, no. I found this really cute song on my TikTok, and it's like Neko, which means cat. Cat in Japanese, which is what. Okay. Anyways, you guys aren't here for me rambling about cats. Okay. I do like this ear way more than that ear, but I'm gonna like see if I could shape this one to be more like this one. Plus, this is my perfect placement. I think I love the placement of the first ear I put down. It's like I'm gonna flip it and see if I could get this little, yeah. Play around with the ears um to get it the way you like it. So let me see. This is a process, I think. See how it's bent this way? Maybe I want it more open. And you can put the ears wherever you want. Hold on, let me focus. I got a little distracted by the cuteness of the ears. I didn't expect it to be this cute gray because it's cute brown. The eyes are bigger on the brown one. Mommy? No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. Give me a body, you human. What is Simone? The cat looks like it's asking for food. He's give me a human, you. Give me a body, you human. Not give me a human, you body. Although sometimes cats feel like they rule your house and stuff. You human. I'm using a worsted weight 4 with a 3.5 millimeter hook, but you can use any weight you want. So let me show you. This is ah oh, let me zoom out. That's a little too close. So this is the same pattern with bigger eyes, same nose size because I didn't have any other size. But yeah. So you can use whatever yarn you want as long as you go down the hook size, just because of you got to go down like 2 hook sizes. For me, that's what I do. If you wanted a tighter stitch, I would suggest that. We all crochet differently too, though. But this is a bigger yarn with a size 4. So this is a size 4 millimeter and a size 5 yarn, and this is a 4 weight with a 3.5. But yeah, all right. So I got the ears placed, and I got the ears. Let me like that. So what I'm gonna do is just sew the ears on, like I normally would, and I'm gonna use this needle to do it because I bent the tip on this one. It's the same needle, but I used a what did I use? Pliers to bend the tip up. Remember how we were talking about these, Kim? I kind of makeshifted my own because I was like, I need these in my life. All right. So yarn up. Yeah. Okay. These eyes, I got them off Amazon. I'll link them in the description later on if you guys want to buy them. It'll probably be an affiliate link, and I'll probably get like 10 cents if you buy it. But that's if you buy it with the link. That's not a lot. It's like tax. But yeah, these eyes, if you go onto Amazon, just type in Amigurumi safety eyes, and they're there. With the nose. The nose came in a separate container. So I think later I'll show you guys how to do a nose. That way you guys don't have to purchase a nose. And I'll show you guys how to do the eyes. That way you don't have to purchase eyes. So we're just going to go and sew. I'll do a sewing thing too. I think that's helpful because I've learned so much through YouTube tutorials myself. Is this even a good angle? Unicorns. Okay, so we came from the stitch into the head, and then we're going to go back up into the ear, grabbing the front loops. And then I'm going to go back into the head, that stitch that I pulled up from, and I'm going to go back into that same stitch and pull out through another part in the head. I'm just moving in and out the same stitches, if that makes sense. I have to show you guys how I do that, or I'll link a video in this video. This is very out of focus. Yeah, I do too. Thankfully, these are going to be going to older people. They're above 20, so I know they're not gonna bite the nose off or the eyes. But if you're giving this to a child, I don't know. I would not put safety eyes on that. I do have a trick on how to secure safety eyes more than you normally get with the backing by burning it. I did it in my, what video did I do that in? I'll look for it. You can burn the back of the safety eye and just smush it down, and it'll give you a more secure, and you can't remove that safety eye if you burn the backing and push it. It's really, 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 really hard to get that off. But still, like, you always want to be safe with babies, because if they bite these off, they will choke and they will have like some bad things happen inside their bodies, because there's like safety eyes are really stabby in the back. They have a really so yeah. For you, Zoila, and for you guys, I'll do a video on how to do the nose for this head and the eyes without using the safety eyes. Because sometimes you just want to. Maybe I could even do a needle felting tutorial on how to do a cat eye. Well, you guys are giving me ideas. Thanks. Thanks. So I could help you guys, I don't know, help each other. See how it's looking like a floating ear. Ooh, they all walked into the room at the same time. All two of them. Hi. I'm going to go back into this stitch and then come out and turn through the back. Life. You can't stop life. It's a part of doing lives. This wasn't even holding anything. It's just there. It's just sitting there for decoration. So, Misho, where's your stitch? I actually, really cool tip for the tip. I used my, wow, what did I say I used? Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Wow. I just said the word. My, guys, what did I say I used? Help me. This is a regular needle, right? No, you can buy bent tip needles. But what I like to do is I like to use my hold on. Oh, okay. Cool. Pancakes. Maybe I'll make coffee and eat pancakes. This is this one, the bent tip one, is a regular needle. I used pliers. Thank you. Pliers. Round nose pliers. And I just used them to bend the tip. And there you have a bent tip needle, like a bent tip needle, without having to buy a whole new set. They do sell them and they work just the same. But if you wanted to make one out of your straight, or you can like take it and bend it against like maybe I could do it right now. Bend it against something sturdy, and you could probably bend it, but don't hurt yourself because I just hurt. Kind of look at how my thumb is now. That's why you use the pliers. But yeah, that's what yeah, they work really well. Instead of me having to like take my needle and bend it like this to get into my stitches, like look how uncomfortable it is. I have to push this down, and then with this one it just bends into your hand better, bends into the stitches better. It's kind of a must have for amigurumi, but not really. You can make it. So you do need good sewing needles to sew up your amigurumi though. Yeah, man, I had like such a bad brain fart like yeah, when your brain just shuts down. I only know how to do amigurumi, nothing else. No, I'm just kidding. Words are hard, okay, guys? If you don't have jewelry pliers, put tape around them so that it doesn't leave the marks possible. Yeah. As long as you can like have something to hold this needle steady, and then you can bend it, you can make your own bent tip needle. Scoop. Scoop it there. I keep looking back at my hands and back at the camera to make sure that I'm in frame and in visibility because I get really blurry. This camera doesn't autofocus. Like, you guys have a lot of good cameras out there that autofocus. Mine is like a manual focus. So I have to find my focus. Let's see how it looks in the front. And then to get this little curve, if you want that little curve right there, I'm going to do my last stitch because I want to hold it all the way right here. That's not where you guys can see though. Put it in the last stitch. Try not to grab those other pieces. If you guys do make this, I would love to be tagged if you guys make this. That would make me so happy. Like, the reason I do this is because I would love to see you guys make the things that I'm sharing with you. Whenever you guys have time. I know there's so many things in life. But if you remember and you're so inclined, like, tag me, please. So yeah, like you could shape the ear like that, but pull it. And then put it through the head and do a knot to tie it. Do a little knot. Oh yeah, thumbs up, please. I would appreciate thumbs. Ooh, this is twisting on me. Haha. Haha. Oops. Nationwide is on your side. No, I'm not affiliated with Nationwide in any way. Nah, I don't like that way this looks. The little knot. It's not my favorite knot. I'm not a perfectionist. A little bit. And that's okay. Right? Please. Night butt. I'm taking this little knot I made out because it looks funky in the back of his head. Something happened. Yep, that's why. I hate when this. Do you guys hate when this happens? This is the worst. Get out of here, yarn. Last time through, in love with you. Just gonna pull it through. Because you do want to knot these things. You don't want to just leave it up to chance. And then your whole project, like your ear falls off or something. In my big, like when I first started doing Amigurumi, I learned very early that you gotta knot it, man. You got to. You don't want anything to fall off. All this work you put into it. Yeah. The bent tip is really, it's a good tip. It's a good thing to have. When you're working with flat objects, you can definitely get away with not using a bent tip, but when you're working in 3 dimensions, it kind of, it just makes it easier. Like it really does. Even the pins, having something. Cuppy dude, I hate sewing, so if I can make it easier for myself, I do. I definitely like. Like I was gonna say, is sewing, like even with seamstress, they use pins to hold their work so that they can get an even fold or an even, not that I sew, but I feel like Isela, if you're still here, you sew, so you know how important it is to also pin your work. So like look at this ear. While I was sewing, it kind of it moved. Let me see if I could. Bottom of ear, dogs have a natural bump there. Have you ever touched your dog's ear to just examine it and it's got like a slit on the bottom? It's weird. Well, this cat looks like a Rottweiler now to me. But yeah, so I sewed the first ear on, but I'm kind of looking at the second ear and I want to move it down a little. So that's what I'm going to do before I sew it on. You just like, it's okay to move things around and play with the placement of things because things move. So like maybe down more. Natural bump. Let me see. I can't think about this way too much. Like too much because You could just sit here forever and just stare at it like, is it symmetrical? Did I do it right? That's way too much pressure on a live. I think that's decent, right? You guys think it's placed correctly? I can't. Yeah, it's all right. So I'm going to just do the sewing part again. This is the part I skipped to the very end of the project, which is why initially I just did not have this in the pattern, and then I just wrote it in because I was like, ears means sewing. Sewing means sewing. Ew. So you go in the head, out another round. You just like put it in the round below. There we are. Found you guys. Then you go back in the ear. And I showed you guys I was sewing it. The back loops seamed it together. So you're going to use the front loops to sew. Usually with amigurumi, the sewing part, there's a knack to it where I do sorry, let me finish the sentence. With sewing amigurumi parts, there's a little knack to it, or like a trick where you can do invisible sewing, and it makes it look like a continuous, like almost like you continued from going in the round and sewing it, and it's like seamless. And that happens with just practicing the techniques. There's a lot of videos out there that show you how to sew in a seamless body part, and those are the people I learned to, do these tricks with. Like, they taught on YouTube before I even came along. But like, you go in the body or in the head, and then you pull it out through the same stitch. And I should do a video on that too. I have different tips and techniques I picked up, like, by just doing it. You guys learn your own way and perfect your own skills. Oops, that went somewhere else. Yeah, pinning is really important. I give creations as Christmas gifts to my family? I do, even though I know, like, the family or friends that are gonna appreciate your work. So I do. This pattern is actually, hopefully my cousin is not watching right now, but this is for my cousin. And I'm making this one for my cousin, but my other cousin doesn't know that I'm making this one for her. So she's going to get one and he's going to get one. What? It's a surprise. They don't know. And it's going to be an early birthday / Christmas gift. Where was I doing? What was I doing? But yeah, like, look at how. Should I show you guys with the straight needle and to show you the struggle? I think I should. I'm going to show you guys with the straight. So it's not, but look at all the bending I have to do to get it through to the next stitch. Like, you literally have to bend your whole arm. I'm just forcing that issue. I'm gonna switch back because I hated that. That made me feel weird. Pinning is important, like swatching and measuring twice. Yep, I agree. Swatching, if you're making, it depends on what you're making with gauge and swatching. Swatching is really good to get your gauge, and then gauge is really important if you're making socks or you're making a wearable, just because you want, you know what I mean, right? Like you want to get that to the almost exact measurements, but usually it's not like too big of a difference. Some of us crochet tighter and some of us crochet looser. And then if you crochet tighter, you want to go up a size in your hook. If you crochet looser, you want to go down a size in your hook, depending on things. The kitchen ear stitch, like in making sock toes, I've never, have I done that? I don't know. I'm like, I've been knitting, I've been crocheting way longer than I've been knitting. The kitchen ear stitch is a knitting stitch, right? Or I'm trying to make my own socks, actually. That's something I'm sharing on my Facebook. Have I shared it on YouTube yet? I think. We're getting it done. Slowly, slowly. Yeah. I want to show you guys the other things I've been working on after I finish sewing this ear, because I'm basically done. And I need some tips, tricks, and yeah, knitting. I'll show you what I've been working on knit wise. While I'm doing this cowl, I like to take breaks and work on other patterns, other people's patterns, like making things, just because I don't like to stick with one thing at a time. I don't know how many of you guys do that. It just, I don't know. Things can get boring if you stick to one thing, unless you're doing a commissioned work, then you have to finish it. I tend to like not. Excuse me. So yeah, I just tied off a knot and pulled through. So that's what this is looking like. Now for the mouth, when I finish the body, I'll do the mouth. So, or when I finish everything. So this is what I have for today for the cow. And then I'm going to move on to what I'm working on, and I'm probably going to separate the two videos. So I'm going to play the song or the video really fast, and then I'll move on to the next kind of topic. Okay. I was trying to grab these things while the video was playing, which maybe would have worked better than what I'm doing right now. But both Ooh, okay. There are so many good knitting tutorials out there. There are so many. So many. A lot of people are knitting right now actually. Like okay, wait. Let me do one thing at a time and I'll show you. Like the other day, me, Kelly, Shelly, and Cuppy went on to Kelly's live and we were knitting. It was Shelly's first time and Cuppy's first time knitting. And they actually picked it up pretty quick. I was like really surprised by that. But a lot of people are knitting. Mikey from the crochet crowd is knitting. My Fairy Treasures is doing a cowl, and I want to show you guys the cowl. But this is me attempting a sock. I showed this yarn in a previous video. I'll probably link it on the top right here later on. And then I'll read comments in a sec. So this is what my sock is looking like. It's a cuff down for my first sock. This is the cuff. And then this is the, what is this called? The leg? Someone that makes socks, help. It looks like a little sweater. Like if you were going to do a sweater, you could do like a top down sweater. I don't know. It's looking what it's looking like. And I lost my DPN. See the little right here. Yeah, she learned really fast. I was like, dude, that was the same day that she started learning. She literally went out that day and bought those needles and that yarn. And that's what I was surprised by. I was like, wait a minute. You sure you haven't been doing this for a while? But she learned really fast. I was like, girl, let me see the comments. I'm making myself a pair of alpaca merino wool mittens. Oh, that's going to be really warm and soft and nice. I agree. We still have to do the Grinch face at some point, unless you did it already. Actually, copy. I have my Grinch face faceless. This is a Grinch face that Cuppy has a pattern of. I can link it right here later. I'm so extra. Sorry. But we did this on her live maybe like a week or two ago. And we just have to do the eyes, the mouth, and the eyebrows, right? And the little nose. I think it has a nose. But this is the Grinch. And then we're probably going to do, this is the Grinch's face. And I was going to do some needle felting to do the eyes, maybe. Or cut out some shapes to do that. What I was going to say. Yeah, so the reason I'm using all of these are double pointed needles. So they're called DPN. That's what people give them as an acronym. They're supposed to be 5. Okay, so let's talk about this for a sec. I had 5 and now I have 3. 1, 2. What's this? This fourth one is me I lost 2 of the DPNs. So this is where my project is staying until I either A, find them, B, buy more, or C, cry. Did you just Yeah, it's the third answer you're not even going to do. Yeah, this is just where it's at right now. I'm at a standstill and I'm doing color changing too. So I have 2 yarns because I didn't have enough sock yarn to do, like, I use one ball for a whole sock and then another ball. So I'm just, oh, I just dropped a bunch of stitches. Oh no. You guys, why? I'll fix this later. I'm gonna put this somewhere before I just have to redo it because this is the second time I'm doing that. I dropped some stitches. So the ankle section of the sock. Yeah, that's the ankle section. Thank you, because making mittens on DPNs. Dude, that's awesome. Ooh, someone didn't flush the. You guys, give me a sec. All right, so that's my sock, and then let me show you guys. This is what we did on Kelly's live. I'll link everything in the description, everyone I'm mentioning. So the sock was someone named the crazy sock lady. And we were doing the knit stitch on Kelly's live, which looks like this. So she has it really fast. We did a live showing it. So it was pretty, I think, well, Shelly learned and Cuppy also learned during that live. I think that was your first time doing it, right? I don't know if they're still here. But yeah, so this was what we did on that live. And then I was at Sunita's, and last week when I was doing my, let me see if I can get this in frame at all. So I was watching Sunita's video a few days ago because she does like almost daily updates, and she's working on the Lenny Kravitz scarf, which is being it's a cow from My Fairy Treasures, right? So I started mine. I can't get this in frame at all. Let me see if I can. Like, that's my sandal. Ah, it's pulling. Sorry, you guys. Give me a sec. I'm trying to situate myself. Right? That Grinch head is, well, I have to tag it in the description because she has a really, really good tutorial and we did it live, and what did it take us? Less than an hour to do. And it's a really cute Christmas is coming type of yeah, we're gonna Christmas it up too. Dude, how do you keep, Juanita gave me a tip because I keep dropping my needles when I'm doing DPNs, and she's just like, just know that you're gonna come to the end and make sure you remember. And I'm like, that's just so simple, it might work, because I just forget and I keep dropping them. Yeah, maybe it is in my couch. I haven't even checked the couch. It's because I put it above and behind me. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna flip my camera over to get myself in frame because I want to show you guys Angie's pattern. Oh gosh, I can't release this. Okay, that's better. I hope this is me in frame. Let me see. Ooh, that's way better. I'm actually, I don't know if I DPNs because I keep dropping them. I lost some, so I'm like, I don't know if I like. I just need to get it together because I. Thank you. I mean, thank you. I'm like the worst. All right, because I wanted to. The reason I'm like, ooh, because I wanted to try the 9 inches or the magic loop method, but I didn't have a 9 inch or a magic loop. So I was like, I'll use what I have, DPN, because I mean, thank you. Sorry. Hi, yarn arm. Let me see. So me and Juanita tried to figure this out the other day. This one is a 3.25, and I believe these are a 3. And then I'm using sock weight yarn. So I don't recommend not using the right size. But this was a last, like, I had to because I didn't have. I keep losing my DPNs is what I'm saying. It's a little sandwich. Don't look at that. That's, get out of it. All right. Hold on. Let me scroll. It is like the washing machine. It's like any crevice keeps eating my DPNs. She did suggest, Juanita suggested I can do bamboo or wood. It was probably bamboo to make them like not slip off of my needles. So I'm probably, if I get some things together on Wednesday, probably get those. But this is my Lenny Kravitz scarf. It's huge, right? This is Angie from My Fairy Treasures pattern. And I started it, I don't know, a few days ago. But since it's so, like, I'm using, instead of, because I didn't have the recommended needles that she recommended, I'm doing it on 35s. You guys could see. That's hard to see. These are 35s. That's what I had. And it's been working up really fast. So if I'll link her in the description too. You want to hear my yelling voice? No, you don't. Yep, Cuppy, that was Cuppy's first time ever knitting, and you guys pick things up so fast. Let me finish these. Oh no, this is not the last 3. These are the first 3. Who does this, y'all? I didn't even finish. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do 3, and then I stopped. 4. I can count. I did 4 stitches, and I'm like, okay, I'm putting this down for the night. What a crazy person. That's almost like psychopath behavior. I'm just kidding. I'm waiting on my ginormous needles to come to do the Lenny Kravitz. Dude, I'm excited for this. Sorry, I'm just blowing dust in my face. I'm sure there's dust in here. You guys got to get on this. Lenny Kravitz, My Fairy Treasures. Watch Kelly's tutorial on the knitting because it was fast paced. It was like not fast paced, but it was a fast, like you can learn to knit if you want to learn to knit. It's not long at all. This or the tutorial? Oh my gosh. And it's black. That's the only color I had, but in the yarn size. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm using. No one's going to be able to see the stitches, but it works to my benefit because I did drop 1 stitch. But a project without a mistake for knitting for me is... Ooh, I just punched the camera. Sorry. I can't... I just tangled myself in here. Angie, yes, Angie's long scarf. That's the one I just started. I'm excited. I can't wait to Because what does she do? She does every Friday at, I just learned this because I didn't know. I didn't know about there's so many people out there, there's so many schedules, but I found out about the Lenny Kravitz scarf through Racine Tips and More and Sanita because she's also doing it. So that's how I found out. And I learned she does it every Friday. Can you guys tell me what time? Like around 12 GNT, is it? I think it's like 2 Central Time, but she does a every Friday Cal for it. I'm like, it's like I got questions. I got questions. I think DPNs are better if just learning. I learned or taught myself to knit just using the ones with the stoppers at the end. But either way, like whatever's more comfortable for you too. It really depends. Because for me, learning, doing double pointed needles, they tend to fall off on the other end if you're not like paying attention to what you're doing, like me. Like I don't pay attention is what I mean. I'm like not the best. 325 is a 3 and the 3mm is a 2. Probably. What do you mean? Like you knit more than I do. So I don't. I'm like, what did I have to do the other day? I don't even have the little needle measure. I put it somewhere and I lost it completely. Hold on. What's It's okay. It's okay. I'll look for it later. I will knit everything on the sock except the heel. Oh, that's you knit 2 socks. Kind of like hospital socks are similar to that. You have to show us this sometime, Isela. Like maybe make one, and I mean if you want. That's not a bad video. Like you make your sock, make the tube sock, because those remind me of hospital socks. Have you guys seen hospital socks where it's a continuous tube and that's all? There's no heel and you just make it a little longer. Oh yeah, that's true. I did knit a pumpkin. Juanita had a pumpkin night where we did a cow and I made a pumpkin. I actually made a short with it. It was fun. And then I crocheted one too. Actually, now that you say that, I'm not trying to stand. No. I have to stand. I dropped my pumpkin over there. Hold on. Sorry. All right. I got my pumpkin. It fell and it rolled, because they're round, right? Sorry. So this is the pumpkin I made from Juanita's pattern. Isn't it cute? Go check that out too. I'll link it on the top right here because I could do that later. But this is the pumpkin she made in her live. I used DPNs, and then I added a little cinnamon stick on the top. And then you can do a little tie off with like whatever you guys want to decorate it with. But pumpkin. It's the season still. It's still pumpkin season. The little pumpkin booty. Sorry. Ooh, pumpkins. And then you did. Yeah, no. Sorry. And then this is the crochet version she did on the same. Sorry, the same live. My stem's like, but pumpkins are never the same. So this is a little crochet pumpkin that we did on her tutorial. So she had a 2-in-1 tutorial night. The little crocheted is always going to be a little bit bigger, but that's how they are. Crochet is always going to be a little thicker than knitting, but I did them in the same color. So Juanita's, she spins right there. I don't know if you guys all know each other, but link up and stuff. You're working on pumpkins or socks?
It's a giant chest.
I'll leave it here.
And I'm inside it.
What size weapons are what? These? These are a 35. And I don't even remember where I got these, to be honest. Did I drop a stitch? I don't think so. These are my steak knives. They sound like steak knives. The scarf, right? This, I think I've said the name drop enough. My Fairy Treasures, Angie. She's doing a cow, a knit along. So if you guys find yourselves on Friday mornings, it's Friday afternoon, right? I need to check my times. I'm a mess with times right now. But yeah, tube socks are awesome. It's a really good idea. Wow. Haha. Weapons. Wow. Why? Wow to how big these are. These are huge. For size reference. Do I have any? No, if I grab my DPNs, they're going to fall. But yeah, these are humongous. And they, oop, that's Nightbot. Wait, what does that say? I give all my dead batteries away today, free of charge. Sorry, I'm old. I had to do an old lady thing. But girl, sorry, I didn't mean to put that comment up. I don't have knitting needles that long, but I'm using what I have. It's going to take months, but it's like me practicing knitting. So you're gonna make the Lenny Kravitz scarf, but you're making it with a smaller size. As long as it's the same width and length, or about the same length, you should be fine. You ordered 15mm US 19 needles circular. Ooh. Do I have? Let me check my knitting. This is where I put my knitting needles so that I don't lose them. Don't lose them. Yeah, okay. Almost poke myself in the face with these. I don't know what size these are. I need to get like a needle sizer thing. So like this is a better example of some DPN that I actually have a full set of. I have the most organized life. They come in sets of 5. Boom, and I drop them all. These are actually clovers. What? 8mm, a US 11. So a US 19 is like way bigger. I'm learning needle sizes and I already got the crochet kind of in my brain. Am I perfect at it? No, but I got the sizes at least kind of. Sorry. What else did I do? This is another knitted. This was using, and I believe Jeannie was, when we did the knitting, she came up and was talking about or showed all her shawls that she made using the Bonnie Bay dish towel, Bonnie Bay Crochet. She's a YouTuber, but this is like a headband. This is how I wear it over my hoodie. No, I'm just kidding. But you can do a lot. This is just increase with eyelets, and you just learn. She teaches it really well, Bonnie Bay does. She crochets primarily, but she started knitting like some years ago. And she has a lot of patterns, like really good patterns. I'm just showing you guys really fast what I've been working on. So, some knit projects I've been working on. This is a knit one, purl one ribbing. And I think I cast it on 23, an odd amount, just to get the knit and the knit on both sides. But this is a stretchy. I think I'm going to do like a headband. So I'm going to just keep going until I'm satisfied with the length, and then, yeah, probably a headband. Probably. Let me read. I do that too when I fall asleep knitting. What do you do when you fall? Drop stitches? Yeah. Isela does wood carving too. I forgot about that. That's true. What am I grabbing for? My arm's up and I don't know why. Oh. To show you guys some things. The Grinch head didn't take long at all to whip it up. It didn't. And you have a really good tutorial. I'm just gonna link that stuff too. I could probably put it on my if you want to find it. I think you're a moderator, right? So you could probably just link it too. If you guys want to throw links, you have to type Hook That Yarn. For the Lenny Kravitz scarf, you should go to her channel and look at her tutorial to find that out. Because I know, but I'm not telling you. The whole point is go over there. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. You know what I mean? I could tell you, but I'd have to. I'm just kidding. I'll kill you. Whisk. Wah wah. Wah wah. Whisk. Wah wah. What does that mean? Crystal, I really don't know the time Angie comes on, but I'm thinking it is Friday. It's Friday, but for me, because I'm Central Time, it messes with how I view the time. That's why. It's all just muscle memory, but the tiny needles killing my hands. Gotta you give suck. Yeah. I feel like it's good to take a break if that's happening. actually kind of am loving using the sock weight yarn to make the socks. Just the small, it I don't know why, it just I like it. I like using the big one and the small one, and then I'm in the medium side. I'm like, there's a lot of pretty sock yarn colors too. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, so let me see. US, the 325 is a 3, and the 3 millimeters like a 2. Oh, so I'm really like switching up the sock gauge. Oh my god, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm just gonna hope it turns out well, because I don't have any. I also have to find my other DPN that I actually lost, but it's gonna be interesting. They do make different lengths of double pointed needles. Get yourself a longer pair. I need to do that so they don't fall off. What needles are you using? Like, they have a needle called Knit Picks. They have clovers, and then there's a needle that Joanne's carries that are the cheapy ones that I got, which are the, because I didn't want to invest a lot of money when I first started in knitting, because I didn't know if I was going to like it or if I was going to continue, because I do love crocheting. But these are the little cheapy ones that they have because they're just aluminum. I don't know if this is a metal, like a, let me see. Because aluminum doesn't have, magnets don't work on aluminum. Yeah, this is aluminum. But I didn't get like the expensive stuff. And then for the clovers, I was like, ooh, I really like this. And I decided to make a mitten, which had cabling, and I don't know where it is. No, no, that's not going to happen. But I wanted to show you guys something I thought was really cool. The most athletic socks are the tube socks. Yeah, like the ones that go all the way up. So for me, when I heard tube socks, I was thinking, because Isela said she doesn't make heels, so I was thinking the those hospital socks that you just pull on and they kind of are big enough that they flex to your foot. But I'm also thinking like the tube socks, which are the ones with the big, when you say tube socks, you mean the ones with like the long cuff? Or, because I'm like having a brain fart here. Juanita, yes, that's awesome. Aw. Let's see. I'm reading your comments, but all the way up there. I love this one. My feet are very athletic. You're so funny. They probably are. I don't know. You might walk a lot. Pumpkin love. Y'all, Juanita's pumpkin is so cute. She put little eyes on hers, and I think they were, you said they were in order too, so they're probably in their forever home. Little baby pumpkins. Sorry, I'm like way behind, and it's never happens because I don't get people in here. So you always got booties on here. Listen, behave. Isela, sorry, been typing your name wrong. It's okay. It's because I'm boring. Sorry. I have a soft voice. ASMR. No, I'm just kidding. Samoan dude. Dude, you stop. I'm working on the deer. Oh my god. Sorry. So Juanita's working on a pattern. She's making a hat. It's an order. It's cool if I talk about this. Yes, Susan. Exactly. The fornicating deer hat chart. It's hilarious. I love funny things like that. I know people are like, "Oh, that's so weird." No, that's hilarious. Stop. I really wish Crystal would read to us. Hint, hint, hint. You're funny. Yeah, I'm gonna start a third channel called ASMR reading. No, nah. You're making me blush. Hold on. Yeah, it's all right. It happens. Girl, I can't wait till, oh my gosh, if you guys, Juanita's hilarious, y'all. Just, that's gonna, I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. She can get some good views. Nobody gonna watch me read, guys. It's hard. Unless I started another channel on purpose, like, but watching people read is really cool. Like, depending on the book and stuff. Juanita, you're a mod, right? So you could probably drop your link, you know what I mean? Or you just type hook that yarn and you could drop your link. But you all have each other. I don't know. I have so many people and I have everyone's notification bell on and I get half the notifications sometimes. Wait, what? What's out here? I could get something. You deleted what? What's happening? Looks like 13s or 16s. Oh, you're talking about when I was holding up. Oh, yeah, man. I'm 10 minutes behind. Hold on. Sorry. I just bought a set of Clover DPNs like that, Crystal. Aren't they nice? I've heard people treat their bamboo um needles like with like what do they wax them or something? I don't know. Probably wrong. The grandma dish, yeah, the dishcloth pattern. It's so old, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Like all you do is you start with 4. You do what did I do? Yeah, you cast on 4 and just go watch Bonnie Bay crochet because that's her pattern. Well, it's a pattern that's been around forever, but it's really good. Like you could do a lot with that. Who carves? Isela carves. And Samoan does, and his brother, you do wood burning. You also carve, Samoan. Samoan has, well, I'm not telling you what you do, but I know you carve. You're making a walking stick right now. I pay attention. I just forget to comment. But I like videos. And I'm always there, guys. I just got a lot going on. Bonnie Bay's link so we can try that do-rag headscarf you showed. Well, the do-rag headscarf thing, which it's not a do. I say do-rag in a different way. Cultural appropriation. But it is a bandana that I made, but I just used the whole skein. But then there's also knit knit share and knit pray and share. In her book she has that do-rag scarf. Let me look for Bonnie Bay really fast though. Bonnie A crochet. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Bonnie Bay up there because I'm gonna see if I can find that dishcloth pattern. Where'd you go? Let me type in dishcloth pattern. Knit dishcloth pattern. Yeah. So what I did was I continued to do the dishcloth pattern, but I never decreased, and I just kept increasing and increasing and increasing until um I used up like almost all the ball or the skein. So this is one full skein of sorry, reaching this yarn, which is the peaches and cream. You can get this at Walmart. It's the color Evening Sea, and it looks like this. This is actually a different dye lot than the one I have, because if you could see, this one is more vibrant. I don't know what they did. They dropped the ball on the quality, but I just continued using that yarn until I just didn't have any left. And then I added some chains to do if I were to do this for a person and sell it, it would probably be I-cords because it looks more professional. But since I was keeping this for myself, I was like, let me just do some chaining evenly and then I can tie this around my head. So that's what I did. Hold on, let me move. My camera's all in the way. I dabbled in chipping wood with knives, and both you and Juanita have done some woodwork to make spindles, right? Like drop spindles? Because I've seen you guys both make drop spindles. This is some spinning I was doing. I guess I'm showing you everything I was working on. I have like a huge amount of things I just forget to share. Like, for instance, let me show you guys this, because this would have been a perfect Halloween cowl and I didn't do it. But I just dropped some eyeballs. These Amigurumi eyes. So, and silly me, I make things and I forget to share with you guys. Not because I don't want to share, but because I just feel like I don't have the time, or there's a lot going on, and these would be really awesome to just put on your amigurumi or a hat. I don't know. Be weird with it. Practicing knitting. I'm going to just keep on topic. Crystal, yes, I was just practicing knit and purl stitches without a project, so I knew. So when I saw Angie's project, Lenny, I said to myself, I can practice my knitting and get some of it out of something out of it. Definitely. That's why that project's genius, because you can basically just keep um, repeating, and then you can learn, just practice your knitting, and that way you just improve, because improving and improving. Juanita says 15 minutes a day. I'm just saying, I do that with my spindle, at least 15 minutes a day, to get more and more quantity. I don't know what words are. Gotta get Samoan dropped his link. Gotta get ready to vote. Are they still giving out the finger condoms? I wish I had read this comment before I. What finger condoms? You mean gloves? I feel like you're talking about gloves. I can't believe I read that. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, let me. Did I drop the Bonnie Bay pattern? Copy Angie's channel is called My Fairy Treasures, if that helps. Let me look for her channel to drop it. Because in my community tab, I dropped her my fairy treasures. There she is. Here, let me drop her link for you guys. That way you guys have it. Like, why is it? Yeah, we could all, like, I always thought that would be so fun is to like have a community group where we all just hang out and everyone's cool with each other. We knit or crochet. I wish I could wear tube socks with an SOX, like the socks. My favorite child. Yeah, okay. Thank you. So she goes live at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So 11 a.m. Pacific time is 1 my time, I think. Notifications. When I look at notifications, it helps. Tube socks do not have a heel. So I would love to learn tube socks then. Because I don't know if I'm going to like, I know how to crochet socks. And I know it's similar where you do if you're doing cuff down, you start with that. Or if you're doing toe up, you start in the round and then you do the heel as a row instead of a round, back and forth. Sew it up, then seam around or stitch it up or whatever, or do another method of joining. I'm not sure. I've never done like a heel join yet. I'm still learning. I knit socks too. You guys, y'all are gonna have to like be my senseis. The tube socks can I make go up the calf. Okay, I want to see some of your tube socks one of these days. Don't lie to me. I'm boring. I'm just kidding. I'm hard on myself. It says, yes, you are boring, Crystal. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. I know. I know what you meant. Have a good afternoon. You're probably gone. Bye. Bye, Salah. You have a great ASMR idea? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what your idea is. I'm sorry. Is it chewing cereal? I bet it's chewing cereal. No. I'm going to hold up a bag of cereal. It was about cereal. Oh my god. You and your cereal, bro. You and your cereal. So you're gonna hold up a bag of cereal and slowly turn it, and then that's gonna make that ASMR. Honestly, do it before someone. No, I'm just kidding. My channel used to be a book club channel. Oh, cool. Did not know that. Now it's like a podcast slash look what I'm making type of thing, right? Still working. Ooh, you work from home, right? I always wondered. I deleted fornicating. I just said it. It's a cool chart. Let me focus on my face, I think. Wait, you're still here? No, that was like a while ago. Juanita with the trees in the middle. And then she said, okay, bye. Yeah, it's a kerchief. A kerchief? I don't think I've ever used that word. Kerchief? Yeah, like a handkerchief, but kerchief for short. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She's really cool too. Um Kim has a um wow, an interview with her and she was talking about that. I think she mentioned that. I don't know if she talked about the do-rag. But everyone's been making that do-rag, so it's like or kerchief because it sounds cool. Don't get me started on the cultural appropriation. I know. No comment, but no, it's a really good pattern. It's a really good book. Like she showed all of the, well, most of the patterns because you don't want to give away everything, but like the tomahawk Bowie knife running away. Oh, like when they stole the names of those things and gave them to things that they make. They, as in the collective us. Cool, Crystal. I don't even remember what I showed you 7 minutes ago. I can't I can't remember what this was for. Kim, I don't like when they are called do-rags. It doesn't sit right with me, but it's just my personal opinion. Yeah. Because we like do-rags used to be, um, well, I'm from Chicago, so everyone I knew growing up wore a do-rag. It's to help your hair when you go to sleep. It's to keep your hair clean, neat, clean, dust free, to keep your hair, your braids looking good in the morning, all of that. But it's a black community thing. Like I don't know why this ah it's cool now, so let's use that word type of thing. Yeah. The small much I munch on dry cereal often. I love it. Makes yo. I love me some cinnamon toast crunch too, without the milk. Handkerchiefs for your head, and a handkerchief is like a piece of cloth in a triangle. A do rag is a square. A do rag is usually square, isn't it? With the ties, longer ties, so you could tie it around, and you can tie the bottom half of it in so that you hold your hair in a certain way, and then you can tie it around the bottom half. But then that's more of a handkerchief, like a triangular head wrap type of thing. So, doobie wraps, I think she calls them kerchiefs. Kerchiefs? It's a funny word. Doobie wraps. Yeah, doobie wraps for when you want to keep your hair straight and you put those little long, I call them like bird clips, but they're like doobie clips, and you clip your hair. And then we used to do that. Like my cousins in Puerto Rico used to doobie wrap their hair to keep it straight. My curls are in, stop lying. Hide them. No. What if I take this off? My hair is flat on the top. I look like a weird. Yeah, doobie wrap, do rag. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yep, and they're braids too, and it makes sense because it works. You know what I mean? Like, why mess with something that works? Just saying. It takes a lot of time to do braids. It takes a lot of time to do waves. So keep it tight, keep it right. I'm just kidding. Ah, when they're associated with culture and not a trend. Well, that's what people do though. Like they'll take a idea and they'll trend it, but it was someone else's idea or someone else's culture. And then they make it cool, and then it's like, but we did this first, and then it's awkward. It gets awkward. Is there a video for the kerchiefs? Um so no, but what she does, so this is kind of my, like, you take a pattern and you make it your own type of thing. So for her towel, this is a towel pattern that I just kept going on, and I just made it long and long and long. But for her towel pattern, I think she goes 46 stitches, and then she starts decreasing into like this. Like I have the towel pattern and it's put away so that it doesn't get dusty and musty and crusty and stuff. But her towel pattern is like this, and then she does the decreasing. What I did was I just kept increasing until I didn't have enough any yarn left, and then made some ties. So her pattern, the reason I linked it is because it gets you started going this direction, and then you just keep going and increasing, doing the eyelets. Because if you look at this, it has really pretty, like, I don't know where I'm at with the focus. It has some nice eyelets. The eyelets are accomplished by just wrapping the yarn around and knitting regularly. But so yeah, she does not have a pattern for this at all. No. I just got a yarn haul with 20 skeins of number 3 yarn to make granny square sweaters. Oh my god. Susan, you're killing me. How many granny square? How many granny square sweaters have you made? Because you're over here. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna fight you, Susan. I'm gonna fight you. Hold me back. I'm just kidding. How many sweaters have you made? I'm sure you've like 7, 9, 20. Yeah, they're modified from the African head wraps. You know? And African head wraps are freaking amazing. The things that they've been able to make, like I just their fabric, the fabric that they make. Do they weave that fabric or
What?
I mean, fabric is all weaved, right? Are you guys playing on the they're playing from the stop yelling across the house. That's my job. Hello in the bushes. Hmm. It does not bother some to see cultures adapted as aspects of different cultures, but some it does. So it's a gray for yeah, it is. I mean, it can bother you, and it to a point of where you're like, I don't know. It's America, right? There's a lot there. That's like another whole video or topic or day or it's a lot. You know, it's like Hirschner's worsted weight yarn. Is that what you got? I found a Hirschner's catalog the other day. I don't know where, but it. That's why I'm looking around. I'm like, where did it go? So the towel pattern. Let me see if I could link it again because it's still in. Oh, that's my fairy treasures. Did I link my fairy treasures? I think I did. Let me link Bonnie Bay and her pattern. So, excuse me. So this is her um her dishcloth knit dishcloth pattern, which I adopted into a a handkerchief or a kerchief. with, yeah. Well, you know, I kind of showed you. You're working on your fourth. So I'm just kidding. I'm not jealous. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I think that you work so fast, dude. Like, Susan, you're like zooming through those sweaters. Like, oh my gosh, dude, I can't even. Like, you're almost done. I look like such a hater. I swear I'm happy for you. Making She's making 1 bazillion. I love it. I love that though. Hi Gloria. We're talking about knitting and nothing. Nothing to see here. I'm just kidding. How are you doing, Gloria? There are specialized weavers in Africa that do the hold on, that's small. The kente cloth. There are I said that right, right? There are videos on YouTube, mostly a male dominated area. Really? But many women are doing weaving as well. Dude, that's cool. Cuz weaving is just next level cool. My fleece looks super squishy. My fleece? My hair? My fleece? I'm like, wait, this? I self-dyed this. Can you tell? It looks crazy. This is hand dyed fiber. I did it kind of like how Juanita showed on her live where you um braid it and it gave me these little. Are you talking about this fiber? This fleece or my hair fleece? Hershey's does have good yarn. They have a good variety too. Is it velvety? Are you talking about my hair? I have to scroll down. I modified my furls hook, been making a thumb rest on it. Yeah, you said you nail filed it, right? Yeah, I need thumb rest too because I hold my hooks like this, and I like to keep them straight. And then furls are like thicker, and you have to hold them. Whatever's comfortable in your hands, though, you know. Interesting. I hope you show it. Yeah, you have to show your hook. If you could, like too, community tab. What did I do? You're welcome. I'm just kidding. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I like the little thumb rest. My favorite type of the furls hooks, if I were to get one, it would be like the ones with the metal and then the handle because they just look cool. I don't know if they're more expensive, but they look cool. And like, who sells furls? Um, Granny D and Ola Joe. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't know. I'm just learning people's names and what they do. So I'm trying. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. A lot of people, Juanita, that's cool. It is. Gloria saying hi. Thank you, hon. The fleece hoodie. Oh, Walmart. Under $10. It's actually, is it fleece? It looks like it's a fleece, but it's actually just a regular. Um, I don't know what it's made of, but it's not fleece, but it looks fleece. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the yarn. That's super pretty dyeing and fluffy and lovely spinning. I'm trying. I'm a self-taught everything, so I don't know if I'm doing anything right except for amigurumi, I think. A little. Cuz things come out, I guess. I don't know. I mean, thank you. I don't know how to do compliments. I'm sorry. The fleece on my chair behind me. This, you guys, I don't know if you've seen my older videos of me making stuff, but a tutorial tip, if you guys want a crochet tutorial tip to do a background, this is a circular rug I got from Five Below. If you can see that, it's huge. And it's a rug in the back. And I just lay it on my lap, and that way I have a clean background that is easy to put text on if I want to do a tutorial. But yeah, this is I think you're talking about this. This is also fleece. So soft. I think that's what you meant. I would love to see the hook you modified. See? Juanita, girl. Come on. Juanita is going to make a video later in the week with the. No, I'm just kidding. She's like, girl, you better stop freaking. I'm sorry. If I see it later. So yeah, Ola Joe and Granny D. Ola Joe and Granny D sell or affiliated with Furls. So and Yarning for a Smile, who is here, who is a mod who can drop her affiliate link. I don't know if you can see me doing this obvious hand motion of you can drop your affiliate link in here. Just saying, if you want to, no pressure. So yeah, we have 3 affiliates. So, cough. Susan wants to try furls. I like the metal ones. But furls and also Ginger Yarn Geek is an affiliate. So you guys have a few options of people. But Susan, I like the metal ones because they look cool. They remind me of these, where you have the metal tip and then you have the. I don't have furls to demo to like be like, here, look at them, but they're really. And if like the plastic ones or the ones made of, are they enamel or are they plastic? I hear that they replace them if you ever have any breakage, which is nice because not a lot of hook companies will replace your hooks. As long as you have the receipt, they'll replace them for you. So yeah, those are all of our furl girls. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Kim, come back, Kim. Susan, Kim. Susan and Kim, link up. Kim also has a Facebook group that I know, Susan, you're in my Facebook group. Susan and Kim, you're both in my Facebook group too. There's also her channel, which has her about, which also has her link, or however you want to do this easier. Whatever you want to do, that makes it easier, Sheila, what did she? Yes, yes. All right, so she's grabbing her link up, you know what I mean? Just, creating bonds and forming relationships. And then this is her link. So I'm probably, let me see something right quick. I need to go back to my channel. Throw that as the link that's already there is to the pattern. I was gonna, let me link you to the, I'm gonna unpin me and just pin you right on top just so that it doesn't get lost. But if you guys, go and click that link, you'll get something like this. And I can use words. So she has several, so she has her furls, which is the one we're talking about. And then she has her other links. So she has her Annie's subscription, workout subscription, right? No. Okay, and this is your, oh, you have your 3D workouts. That's so cool. And then you have, oh, you do embroidery as well? Cross stitching or embroidery? I'm on the other screen, so when I click back over. So you got to explain what all of these are, too. So Mary Maxim, too. That's awesome. So this is her like affiliate link. It's attached to her. Dude, yes. Hello. This is what I'm talking about right here. Oh my gosh, I love these pictures. I'm sorry, guys. I'm shopping right now. So it shows what you guys have in stock, too. And like the color right here. But if you wanted, you go to the crochet hooks and then it'll show you wood, the wood. Okay, it's supposed to change. What's going on? The wooden one, the zodiac, are they same? The pride ones, glitter. You see how it's not changing for me, but I know that they're different. Ooh, Tanetian. Look how pretty the Tanetian crochet hooks are. Ooh. And they're wooden, right? Hold on, am I getting... Dude, you got 30 pounds down? Awesome. Wow, look at these hooks. You know what's cool about shopping with on this site too is if you want to buy a big amount, you can pay interest free with shop pay, which I think is really cool. That way $36, it's a lot at one time, but if you spread that payment out after $50, like you could get 2 hooks and probably spend a few dollars. What am I trying to say? Dude, look at the Odyssey. You're killing me. Stop it. Stop this now. All right, you guys, come on. What's in the clearance area? Now we're shopping together. We're taking a shopping trip. They have yarn. They sell a lot. They have really cute jewelry. What's this? This is a crochet hook pendant. And they sell packs of yarn. Have you ever bought yarn from them, Kim? Kim? Oh, they sell yarn bowls. They sell needle cases. They got everything. They have it all. I didn't know. Dude, stop playing. Look at this. Oh. All right, sorry. We're doing a live. Sorry. That was a. I mean, you're welcome. Of course. Would you have a discount? Do you have a discount code? Or it is right here. Let me present again. I help where I can. So it's a 10 off for furls. So does it apply at the checkout? Let me check. And then continue to check out. Let's see. Or is it rewards? Yes, I will add the leather hook case. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop. So that's a good question, actually.
What?
If you, oh no, that's me. So that's, let me see what that is. That's the link. If you're a newbie, it should give you the discount they say. Okay. So that's the link, but then that's your link tree because you have everything neat in there. Right there. So if you click this link, I can only click when I'm outside of. So you get, is it like this? Because when people buy, they definitely want you to get the credit. So as a new buyer, do you sign up with your email or how does that work? Or do you want to get up here and explain it? Because if you do, I can share you the link like this. If you want, let me know if you want to, because I could throw it up there. I'm in PJs and cooking dinner. So that's a no, and that's okay. Like, let me read. Let me put you up your comments though, right quick. Um, Chat is going cuckoo crazy. So $10 in store credit, and that's with that link. So that is the link. If you're new, it should give you the discount they say. So meaning if you sign in or you don't sign in because you have I'm confusing things. I've never bought from there, so thanks, Zoila. You're a pal. I'm just kidding. You are a pal though. Zoila. You have a blessed day. The way I said that, you have a blessed day. Just don't mind me. I'm not sure if it comes back to you after checkout, but wait, they're having a huge sale for BF. What's BF? So they're having a sale on furls? Do you saw my tabs? Look, don't judge me. I'm tabbed out, okay? I'm just kidding. Let me stop. I'm not a fighter, I swear. It keeps buffering. The thingy? I think the $10 credit comes off after you check out Black Friday. Oh, they're having a Black Friday sale? Really? Black Friday is soon. Me buying hooks for myself is Black Friday for me. Wraps them up and puts them under the tree. I don't mind. No, I'm just kidding. Buy stuff for other people too, though. Black Friday sale. Giveaway. No, it's kidding. All right, so we got to figure out this. Let me go to the other screen. I'm gonna go back on the screen sharing. Type. So okay. This is the from the link. Let me see. The inkraisedai.com link for furls. So if I were to put a hook in there, let me get. Oh man, dude, they got some. How cute are these streamlines? Oh, okay, so it doesn't show up because they're out of stock, but that makes sense. So the Odyssey hooks are where it's at too. Look at this blue one. What is purple one? Oh man, I love the black one. Look at that. Wow. They're sold out on this. How often do they restock themselves? All right, you could get a 10 millimeter. Dude, these are so cute. Oh, can anyone tell me what these are for? Do you guys know what these are for? Let me try to open my other computer so I can read. And then. Oh. So this live, I'm going to divide it into two. Because this is not. Those are for making I chords. Those are for making I chords. Thank you. You both. You're not winning a prize. The prize was knowing what it was for. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. I made it sound exciting. Like, what is this one? Okay, so do you have a Hobie affiliate link at all? Hobie is having a whole Black Friday week with giveaways. Hobie's awesome because they always give you a gift at the end of your checkout, no matter the size of the order, stitch markers, whatever. They know. All right, so the link, if you use it and make your first purchase and sign up for rewards, you get $10 credit after your order is placed. So they'll give you a credit so that you can have another order later, basically, right? So if your next order is $10 off, but if you sign up, it looked like it give you 15% too, additionally. And you have free shipping with. Oh, okay. So if you subscribe to their no price, sorry, Simone. If you if you subscribe to their newsletter, you get that 15%, right? You gain points with purchases that act as credits for Hobie, right? That's for Hobie. Making an I-cord, making I-cord. You and I are in the same wavelength. Y'all. I don't know what that was, but sorry. I mean, I can send you cereal through Amazon. I'm just trolling you. I'm just kidding. Nope, but I love Hobie. I know you do. You have some really nice yarn haul videos that you posted like 2 days ago. Yarn. I don't know what this was, but it was creepy, and I'll never do that again. Ever. No, I'll do that. Yep. Sorry, it was not clear, but I would wait a week. So Kim says to wait a week. Sales are coming. But if you do buy later, use her link so that way she can get some credit. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know how that would be. Maybe, Kim, you can throw it on your community page when the sale happens, and that way you can actually link people to your channel to kind of bring them back around and remind them to help them remember. You know what I mean? That way, when the upcoming sale comes, you can like, you know what I'm just trying to help you. I'm sorry. That was a yay. You, yeah. Does Amazon exist all over the world, right? They have Amazon USA, Amazon Canada. Wow, Canada. Sorry, Canada people. I meant, you know what I meant. They have Amazon UK, so you can send things, right? That was your evil help Kim hand. Like, I need lotion. I feel that I need lotion. Okay. I'll take the cereal for my ASMR channel. Brah, if you do ASMR cereal, I'll 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 fall out. That would be so funny. I'll die. Like that's it would be much loved to you. It would be much loved to use my link, please. I am. I am also going to be posting the Hobie info. Do it. Post it everywhere. Put it in people's faces, you know. That's what advertising is. Big companies do it all the time, you know. Okay, so you cannot send stuff to your American Amazon to Canada. Oh my god. Lord help me, Jesus. Canada. Mhm. It's the same way with certain things in the US. If they don't have it in that particular, what's it called? They have everything in a warehouse because I used to do some Amazon delivery. Um, but if they don't have it in that warehouse in that area, they reroute you to get a different item. So they do that here too. Me? Me? You trying to give me free things? No. Yeah, I'll send you my mailing address in a minute. Thanks. But yeah, guys. Oh, what I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna throw these on my website. I'm not good at color work, perfect at color working. And you were talking about this, Juanita, in your live the other day. You see what I'm saying? Coughs on the hat. Oh my god, I'm dying. I can't. I coughed in my arm, guys. Coffee, not to be confused with me coughing. The bulky yarn is cheating. Cheating. Cheated. No, that's why I use bulky yarn because it's faster. Coffee. You love coffee? I've got coffee hats. So shameless. I decided to use, this is when you put a lot of milk in your coffee, and this is when you don't put any milk in your coffee. That's kind of what I was going with these hats. They're each other's opposites. Yeah, but the pattern for this, I can link it. Let me see if I can find it really fast. You're the one that puts all the creamer. I like my coffee like I like my coffee black. Just black. And sometimes I'll do cream. If I do cream, I go heavy on the cream. I was going to say something really bad, so I stopped myself. Not that I should be proud about that. I have a terrible poker face. Oh my god. Stop making faces. I'm looking at my Ravelry library. Ooh, I saw the pearl shawl. Remember how we got that pearl shawl for free the other day? And we both got the same pattern? Wink. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Not trying to add more patterns to your. Okay. So let me feature this Chanel. Is there any coffee in that creamer? Hmm. Ooh, you ordered a pink one? You're like not playing. Susan was not playing. She's like, I'm getting a furls hook today. Like my coffee, the same color as my skin. I love you. Hold on, I went all the way back up. Here, buy this and my drink. Here is a COVID hat. No, I ordered one from you, Kim. So sad. Okay, let me scroll down. Scrolling down. Sugar-free creamer is disgusting. No, I'm just kidding. It's so good. It's good. If you can't have a lot of sugar, sugar-free creamer. And then you add stevia or you add your sweetener if you want sweetener. Sometimes I like the coffee taste. This comment made me laugh so hard though. Does your husband take the little creamer? Like my uncle, he will go to McDonald's. This is so bad. He'll go to McDonald's and he'll order a coffee and ask for extra creamers, like way too many creamers. And then he'll like drink them. So, yeah, he does that. No shame. It's okay. I mean, all right. Can you want to see my cue? No, not my cue, but I'm gonna show you this hat pattern. But I'm gonna show you the person who is responsible for making it. Hold on, let me read my comment. I know your cue is big. I got you. I see you. I'm getting your winks. Okay, you know. That just looks crazy. Let me not. I mean, it smells like coffee, but it looks like creamer. You don't lie well, do you? Try me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, and I'm gonna go to the person's I can never say this. Ravelry, like ravel and re. Okay, so look at this person. Look at her. She's gotten so many projects done and patterns since I've last seen her. Lady J Crochet. She's on she's on Ravelry, she's on Etsy. But specifically, so she has her charts, they're in her patterns. Little sis, big bro, little bro. Nope. Hubby, wife. Where is it? Homebody. So that's her specialty. Sometimes she'll make. This is cute. Scrolling, scrolling. Heh, maker. I guess it's on the next page. Oh, she has like 4 pages. Hold on. Milk. Heh. Papa. Beer. She has a lot of patterns and she crochets and she knits. Give me tea. So for you tea lovers, and here's coffee. And then look at all of the other things she has. She's busy, busy. I love it. All right, so it's only a $5 pattern. Sometimes she'll actually do a sale. So when I got my pattern, I bought it on sale. But let me link this to you guys. This is the day of plugs. Bye, Sheila. All right, so let's see if I could link it up. Well, it's right there. I'm not going to move Kim's link just in case, you know what I mean? But coffee. So this is her crochet version. So you can tell this is her crochet version. That's her crochet version. This is her knit. So this is knit and this is crochet. She used the same, I'm pretty sure she used the same chart. Isn't that cute? She did it crochet and she did the, what's this when you crochet in between the V's? I forget what it's called. For Alice? That's wrong. So if you guys aren't comfortable with knitting yet, you can crochet it. And then this is her crochet or her wait, where's her knit version? Are they both crochet? This has to be her knit version. Yeah, this is her knitted version, which I kind of prefer the knit version just because it's cleaner and it's less bulky, but they both look pretty good actually. It's the same thing. Whoa. Everything is opening. You see all my secrets. You know, you gotta sit with pumpkins and model it. You know what I mean? That's cute. All right, stop opening things, computer. But let me link her coffee beanie for the knit pattern. Stranded color work knits. Yes. This, okay. And there's a for, wow. Mm? Listen, Kim. Listen, Kim. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. And duplicate stitch. And yeah, she's got surface crochet. There's for aisle. Is it for aisle or for Alice? For aisle. For fair aisle. Speaking of fairs, guess what I did yesterday? So I logged into World of Warcraft, but I don't have game time. So I went onto the retail version, which lets you play until you're 20, and I went into the fair, the Dark Moon Fair, and it's so cool. And I'm gonna Do you want to go to the fair together? Juanita, I'm just kidding. Stop being weird. I'm not being weird. You're being weird. Can you hear my kids? I totally zoned out, when I was reading. Are they like doing silly things in the background? I could hear them now, like they were singing. I honestly thought you knit them just glancing. Knit what? Me? What? Yeah. This is knitted. And I love it. But I'll probably sell that and throw it onto my website. What if I just stopped here and made this a little keychain? Would that work too? A little keychain. Just going along with you throughout your day. Oh my gosh, I have so much yarn around me. I'm getting tangled up. What was I going to show you guys? No. Let me scroll down. Doop, 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 doop. For Alice in a wow, girl. For Alice, like in wow. That's true. I like questing in Alice. Oh, what did I do to do that? You see this button right here? Picture in picture layout. That's what I did, and then I did this. Or was it this? Oop, no. Was it this? Yeah, I used this one. This right here. That way I could have my hands. And then if you wanted, can't you switch these? Like the location? No. You can't. I'm in this corner. Hot chocolate is too hot to drink. Don't burn yourself, man. Blow it. What kind of... Do you put milk in your hot chocolate? Am I the weird one? My coffee hats are knitted. But she has... she likes to dual spec. She likes to, do both. That way it gives you guys options. But I think most of her patterns that are like this, because she has a cocoa one, right? So she has, this is her knit cocoa, and then this is her crocheted cocoa. Let me show you side by side because they look... So like this is her crocheted one, and then this is her knit one. Because she likes to give you options. So if like you're not... So crochet on the left, knit on the right. And so she likes to give the people give them what they want. They want options. Just saying. And like you could tell that with her crocheted one that she does it in a tube. And then she sews the top close. Like she starts from the brim down, does the single crochet around, does the chart, and then closes the top like that. But I'm surprised that for this one she didn't do the white. I mean, she has the option right here though. Ooh, that's a little too close for me. Stop being so like big. But yeah, let me see if I could get the better picture. See, this is a better picture for her. Ooh, look at all those marshmallows. Yes, please. Oh my God, they're screaming in the background. Yeah. They're just playing. They play so loud sometimes that I was like, can you guys play in the other room today? And they're like, yeah, sure. They're over there. This is so cute. Look at these color combinations. These are probably, yeah, these are from customers. So this is from a customer that purchased. I think I definitely tagged her. She's also on Instagram, and that's where she posts. Like, she's the most active on Instagram. Ooh. Hmm. Don't you just love these two colors together, the cream and the mustard yellow? This little. I need a body. I thought you said I need. He needs a body. Okay, you're talking about the cat. I was worried. I was like, wait. Mm, they are knitted, so they do look knitted too. There's a crochet trick. I think, have you seen the way single crochet can be made to look like knitting? So like this is crocheted, but if you look, when you do that, you're just, should I demo? I'm sure when you do it in the round. You just single crochet into the V. Unless you know how to do it, I'll demonstrate. But if, like, here, let me show you. See how she has her stitches? These are all single crochet. Like, this whole hat is single crochet. She did the brim, single crochet, back loop. I'm assuming. I haven't bought this pattern. And then, because I have the knit version, but she does it in the V's, if that makes sense. My tabs stress you out. Well, they're all your. I opened all of this is your stuff, though. Look, I closed some. This is you. This is you. And this is always you. Ravelry. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. And then this is so that I can pin things to the top. And then I have a whole other tab open. So there. You're like, clean your tabs up. Yeah, they sing. This is my fault. They sing because of me. I love it too. I love that cream with that mustard yellow. It's freaking delicious. But yeah. I'm just kidding. Let me not. But yeah, she has. I could only wish to grow up to be like this, where I have a bazillion, million. Oh, they customized it for the little girl. How cute. I think with the crochet, it's a little easier to customize the hat because I think her pattern's only in adults. But yeah, Lady J Crochet. Shout out. Dude, look at this. Bye. I love that. I love this hat. It's hilarious. Hi. Bye. I would put bye on both sides. So that's how I feel. Bye. Cursive? That's. I wonder how she makes her graphs. It's probably easy. Just. This is so pretty. I think I own like 4 of her patterns, but I haven't seen the other one that I have. Everything is like put away that I completed too. And I never do a finished object. That's probably not a good thing. I should start doing finished objects to share. Because this has been nice. It's less work to show your finished object than it is to show you making the object.
I'll show you some real speed.
What? Do I have the StreamYard plan for 2 cameras? No. I do the cheat code where you open another window and you log in with another email.
But everyone is gone.
That's what I do. I'm like, oh my God, I've been on here for 3 hours? When?
Oh, he's so.
How?
He's so.
Do you know you do not have your Ravelry linked anywhere on your YouTube channel? I do know that. Yeah, my name is Etsy. Cook That Yarn on Ravelry because I wanted to link my Etsy and my Ravelry, and it's a whole mess. But sleeves and buy sleeves and get a binder for my patterns, right? I actually do have that. Oh, my patterns are over there. Don't make me get. Do I have any other binders nearby? So I have a full binder. Oh, here's how I house all of the patterns that I. Let's see what I can show the front of. This one's fun. I'm gonna bother you guys with this. I actually have a reel that shows this half done, but isn't that cute? So I put all my patterns. After I print my patterns out, I throw them into one sleeve and then I clamp them into my binder because I love the feel of paper. I love the feel of Bernie Sanders. Do you guys remember this meme? I can't see if I'm showing you. Show and tell. And I have a random folder inside of my folders. What else do I have? Oh, yeah. Never made you. Didn't make you either. Actually, I made this Eeyore. I should post some photos. I made this Eeyore and this Pooh Bear. The person who made this is no longer on Etsy, but she has her own website now. I don't know if she got down for like this is another pattern. Pokeball with it. Oh my gosh, this guy. This is what a YouTube. Man, there's so many patterns in here. I remember you. Try to show you some I've actually made. I did make the ear and the Baby Yoda. But you can't say Baby Yoda because Disney will sue you. Just kidding. Good stuff I can show. And then for some reason I have these 2 coffee hats printed and they're the same pattern. So I accidentally printed it twice. And that happens. So yeah, a sleeve and getting a binder and those clear sleeves is a really good way to storage your patterns, like Juanita reminded me. You reminded me about this. But yeah, I'll probably separate this live into smaller sections later on. That way it's easier for people to rewatch it, because this is like a 3-hour live. Ain't nobody gonna watch a 3-hour live unless they're just running your playlist. It's way too much. Damn, this is cute. Sorry, I'm not. I think I have all of these linked up in my Ravelry. Yeah, I have one. I have all my, at least kind of separated with this. You see my little red tab, but I do need a separate binder. I have a separate binder for the patterns I designed too, and it's like all the way over there. But because like when I started designing patterns, I tend to go back and look at them and want to reformat them. So that's usually what I'll do is I'll go back to patterns, remake them, and then figure out better ways to write them up. But look at these little Bernie Sanders gloves. They're crocheted. Hilarious. They're so funny. The things people make and come up with, hilarious. Copyright, 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 copyright. He was so hard for me to make. You made him. Do you have a video or a picture or a reference or a picture? I sometimes forget to take pictures of the things I make, so I understand if you don't have a picture, but if you do have a picture, I'd love to see your picture. And I haven't had coffee today, guys, so imagine me with coffee in my system. I'm like, that was a lot, I know. I was like, word vomit. Yep. Small childlike creature. Yep, that's what you gotta call Baby Yoda. Yeah, I'm gonna get another binder and try to separate my stuff, because like as you can see, it's a big folder, and that's over, I want to say that's over 50 patterns in that one binder. Might even be more, might be less, but I agree. It makes it so much easier to separate. Yeah, I'm gonna take that tip to and enact it, because you have it somewhere on Facebook, not sure where. Well, we need to find that. We need to share that, because that's really cool. And I purchased that pattern and I never made him. Never. Which, I don't know how many of you guys have things in your queue that you never, not never, haven't gotten to. Because I think buying books is a whole separate thing from reading them. Purchasing yarn is a whole separate hobby from using it. Purchasing patterns is a whole separate hobby from actually using the patterns that you have. Like I wanted, and I was telling you guys this, more so I was telling you, Cuppy, and I was talking to Kim about it. Like I want to try to, stash busting. Is that what it's called when you use the yarn you actually own? But I'm not like saying I'm not gonna buy yarn. I just know I need to use my yarn. Just saying. Because there's so much of it, and like I'm glad I'm doing the Lenny Kravitz scarf from Angie, because it's like I had that black yarn and I was like, okay, what am I gonna do with that? you know? What am I going to do with it? I'm not going to just look at it. And then I'm over here like making a new hobby of let me make more yarn. But you know what? This is different. Okay? Like I'll say this too, Juanita. Buying fiber and using it are two different hobbies. It's like, stop coming for me. Stop. Sorry, I'm not trying to come for you. Oh yeah, okay. Stash busting. That's what I need to do. Because I have all this yarn and I don't know. I just don't know, man. I don't. Yeah, I think after I finish the cat, I want to do a hat. And I'm probably going to be doing a hat pattern. And I'm going to be using the yarn Daniel sent me. Because I really want a hat. And it would be really cool to design a hat pattern with that yarn, if that makes sense. But I want to crochet it. And I'm probably going to do some cabling. But we'll see. Because I have 2 hat patterns that have cables. Do I even have these near me? It's not a great demo. Nope. I'm just reaching behind me and just grabbing things. What's that? No, that's not it. Gee. I wasn't prepared to do this. I've shared this hat a few times. I don't like how it looks just like with this thick yarn right now, but this is my... So I have a pattern for this, but when I make this hat, I make it as a messy bun beanie. And this doesn't lay well in this yarn, so I'd have to fix. So yeah, this is a pattern that I wanted to share with you guys. It's a paid for pattern until I release it as a tutorial, then I lower the price on it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole process, I think, that I'm trying to figure out. You okay? Go drink some water, bud. Gimme. Can't hunt for the pictures now. Sadly, I'm working on Amigurumi since you forced me into it. Are you making, which one? Are you making the Daniel's pattern, or are you just making another different one? Because I know you've been working on the doll. Or was I not supposed to say that? Sorry. Shh. Okay, you're clocking off. What are you going to do after work? I've been on here for 4 hours. I didn't know I could talk for 4 hours. I know you have hand spun. If you guys, bro, Juanita, you're here. What's your website? Is it shespins.com? And I know you sell your hand spun. The plug. I'm just the plug today. Take the outlet from here and plug it in over here. You know, plug. But people, well, it's hand spun. It takes you a long time to do. And sometimes it's hand dyed. What playlist? Oh yeah, you should be adding things to your playlist, Kim. Like add all your videos on one playlist. Your laptop has finished. So yeah, Juanita sells on Etsy, link your Etsy shop. I don't know if anyone roll call, who's here? Oh, you're making a Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. I'm taking a break from the dog, got overwhelmed. Okay, it's okay to take a break. I'll let you do that. But don't let it happen again. No, I'm just kidding. You could take breaks. It's so important to take a break because things can get overwhelming. So, Juanita, you sell on Etsy. Let me see something really fast. Your Etsy is linked in your YouTube channel, about page. Etsy shops, she spins yarn. Right? Right. I see. Yeah. That's Juanita's Etsy. Is it linking? It didn't link because it needs the HTTPS thing. There you go. Now it links. I thought I had everything on my 20, all my 22 on a playlist. I cannot put shorts on it because it causes it to stop with people scream. That's, oh, I should probably take my shorts off of my, because I have my shorts in my list too. I should probably take that off because it moves you to a different, and then it brings you into the shorts kind of reel, if you want to call it a reel, because you're not wrong. Yeah, I need to look into that too. Definitely. Thank you for reminding me because I also have to chapter up this video, chop it up into sections. No, that makes sense because if you watch on your cell phone, because regular YouTube videos are on one part of YouTube and the shorts are in another section, or it's how I see it, kind of like a website tab, or like the website's broken into sections. It's definitely in another section. And you do have the auto, like it's, you slide up instead of clicking. So that makes sense. That means I'm gonna change mine too. Meow. What's on his face? What is this? All right, so I'm gonna do a video. What am I drinking? Water. What are you suggesting? What? No, I'm just kidding. I'm drinking water, dude. Like, no coffee yet today. Just water and energy because I slept. I don't know. All right. I'm going to section this video, right? So I'm going to just put this at the end, but move it to the front when I edit. So if you guys want to learn how to do the nose, I'm going to do a separate tutorial on how you can do a nose and the eyes, so that if you don't have safety eyes, you can just use yarn. Boop. That's what I'm going to do. Leave me alone, Simone. Being mean. He's being mean, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'll probably like remove some of this and move it around. But it was cool being with you guys. But it's almost been 4 hours. And I have to save some StreamYard time for my next 2 lives that are coming up at the end of the month. So I put the schedule on my description. What? Oh, you can't log on back to your other channel? Did you get locked out? Well, that's what that means. Do a Google recovery thing. Because that's a Google thing, isn't it? That's not good. Okay. But anyways, For part 3 and part 4, I have the schedule listed in my description. I also have them pre-scheduled, so you guys can do the notification button if you remember. And if anything, it's going to be next Tuesday at the same time it was today. So that was 12 p.m. Central Time. So next week, we're going to do the body part of the cat. Yeah. And then part 4, the hands, the arms, the forelegs, and the hind legs. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to see you guys later because it's been 4 hours. And that's crazy to me. Yeah, I did share my series on my community tab and I shared it in my Facebook. So hopefully it grabs some people's attention that want to do more amigurumi projects. That's what we're here to do. Meow. See you later. Bye. It was cool. Thank you guys for all being here. It was cool. You guys kept me company. Thank you. Goodbye, you guys. Ending the live in the most awkwardest way possible right now. And I'll put the video.